Yo, I'm Big Brian,
and let's talk football.
What the hell's going on out here?
Yo, I feel sorry for all the young Dallas Cowboy players that was born after 1995 or 96. It's too young to remember the 90 Cowboys. But I gotta tell you something, right? I gotta tell you guys something. Listen to me good. Emmitt Smith was the GOAT. Emmitt Smith was the GOAT. I'm telling you. I just hear his name and I start smiling. That little Emmitt Smith was only 5'9". Think about that. 5'9". And he's an all-time rushing leader. Take my word for it. Yeah, there's other players that was more flashier and blah. I ain't mentioning no name. Tony Dorsett, who played with the Cowboys, was good too. Tony Dorsett was a beast. Pretty running back. The way he ran was like smooth, right? But Emmitt Smith, man. Emmitt Smith, if you watching this, man, no homo. You my dog, dude. Emmitt Smith had the biggest heart. 5'9". Listen to all the stuff he got. All-time rushing leader, most touchdowns. And see, here's the thing about Emmitt Smith, right? Which a lot of people don't realize. You know, you always hear about, all the sour grapes. If so-and-so had that line, blah, blah, right? Listen, you only hear stupid idiot fans say that. You never hear another running back say, oh, yeah, I ain't have no blocking when I played. Just these dumb fans say that. That's the only thing they can come up with. Everybody had a freaking line. Let me tell you something. When Emmitt Smith wasn't the only running back. He had Derek Lassick, number 25, who was actually faster than him. And it was another guy, I think his name was Coleman. They had that same line. They weren't running like Emmitt. They had that same line. Derek Lassick was faster than Emmitt Smith. But who the all-time rushing leader? Emmitt Smith. Because Emmitt Smith, the one year when he held out, Cowboys couldn't do nothing. He held out for, I forgot how many games. And the thing is, and like he said, he didn't really hold out. Something else happened. But they say he held out because he explained in the video, if I can find it. But he said he didn't hold out. But anyway, they couldn't do nothing out of Emmitt. Emmitt Smith, I'm telling you, Emmitt Smith was a beast. When Emmitt Smith played, man, that guy, it was something about, he could hit that hole. No matter where the hole was at, Emmitt would hit it and be gone. And once he got through the hole, once he got through the line, he was on his own. Line way back there. So don't listen to all this bullshit about it. Because once he got through the line, right, you still got 3 linebackers, cornerback, safety. They couldn't tackle him. Emmitt Smith was the beast. Emmitt Smith was the man. Love that dude, man. I wish you guys, like I said, all you younger guys, go look at Emmitt Smith highlights. Emmitt Smith was a beast. The best of the best. That's why he got 3 Super Bowl rings. That's why he is an all-time rushing leader. Emmitt was the man. Now, if I could take for just raw power, Jim Brown got to be up there. But Jim Brown was a big dude. I mean, for raw power, yeah, Jim Brown was a beast. But Emmitt, 5'9". And let me tell you something. When back in the 90s, Cowboys owned the Redskins. And see, here's the thing people don't realize. Back in the 90s, right, NFC East was the toughest division. Even to this day, NFC East is the only division where every team won a Super Bowl. The only division. NFC East won the most Super Bowls. Been to the most. You know why? Because that division was tough. and other people played divisions weak as shit. NFC East was back in the 90s, man, you had the Redskins. They was nasty. That was in the NFC East. It was all about defense. You had the Redskins was nasty. Eagles was nasty. The Giants was nasty. And they all hated each other. Emmitt Smith beat the Giants in a playoff game with one arm. Yeah. They tackled him. And he dislocated his shoulder, right? Crowd was going, I think they had to be playing in New York, and the crowd was going crazy, right? Second half, guess who came back out with one arm and ran his ass off and was MVP of the game? Emmitt Smith. The Cowboys needed this game for home field advantage. Emmitt Smith put on a one-man show. He had 170 yards rushing and 60 yards receiving, and ended up beating the Giants and MVP, all playing with one arm. Yeah, those Redskin fans couldn't stand Emmitt Smith, especially when I was having like 4 or 5 bets and I'd be cleaning up. I go to D.C., man, them Redskin fans, I just clean up. Clean up in D.C. They want to bet. You want to bet? Yeah, let's bet. Long as Emmitt Smith playing. Oh, he your whole team? No, but if he playing, I know they're going to win. I check it up. Yeah, he playing. Okay, let's bet. I clean up in D.C. All the Redskin money. Pissed off. And people hiding from me. Come on, pay up. Emmitt Smith was the man. Because Emmitt didn't waste his movements. He did not waste his movements. When he got that ball, he hit that hole and he, bam. It was no dancing with Emmitt. Emmitt got that ball and was gone like a bullet. you just see a little star coming through the line. Pew! And they couldn't tackle him. Don't listen to that crap. Look at the highlights. How he running through people. And he didn't run out of bounds either. Emmitt Smith is the GOAT. Well-deserved GOAT. So everybody else is jealous. They're jealous. Cause he got the rushing title, all most touchdowns, the Super Bowls. Yeah, Walter Payton was good. Walter Payton was good too. That was Emmitt Smith's idol, but cause they had him locked down. They basically used Walter Payton in the Super Bowl. The one Super Bowl they won in 1985. We're talking about a long time. But yeah, Walter Payton, he didn't do nothing in the Super Bowl, unlike Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith, postseason, can't nobody touch him. He just keeps going bowls. They ain't shutting him down. Walter Payton was good during the regular season, but Super Bowl, they had like Matt Suey running. So, I don't care what anybody say. Take my word for it. I seen them all play. Like I said, the NFC East in the 90s was a very tough division. Think about it. Cowboys went to 3 Super Bowls. 92, 93, 95. Before the Cowboys was the Redskins, they went in 91. Before the Redskins was the Giants. The NFC East was stacked. 86 and 90. And then you had the NFC. Then you had the 49ers. That was right there. They was there too. That's who the Cowboys used to battle with in the championship game. 49ers. They was always up there. So it would be Cowboys and 49ers. So back then Cowboys used to beat the 49ers. So that one game they cheated. They don't want to talk about that. The one game when they deliberately soaked the field. I remember watching that game. I'm like, why they got the water holes out here? That's how good the Cowboy was. Cowboys defense and offense was so good. 49ers had to have a water hose. They soaked that damn field to make it slippery.
But nobody don't want to talk about that.
And the Cowboys ain't had the right cleats. And they jumped on them. It was 21-0 first half. But guess what? It took them a whole half to find the right cleats. They found a shoe store, I think in San Francisco, and finally got the right cleats. And the Cowboys came back and tied up second half 21-21. Yeah, so don't look. All these other divisions was weak. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna admit, Bird Sanders, your division was weak as hell. Y'all couldn't even beat the Redskins. Redskins, and I like Bird Sanders, nice guy, good running back. But I'm gonna say Redskins own Detroit. I think they hadn't beat Washington in like 17 years. And Washington knocked them out of the playoffs. Yeah, they own Detroit, but the NFC North was weak, man. Y'all only had Green Bay dominate y'all division. You got the Vikings, never won a Super Bowl. You got Detroit, never won a Super Bowl. You got the Bears, only won one. Okay? That division ain't nothing like the NFC East. Well, you got the Cowboys been to 8 Super Bowls. Giants been to 6. Redskins been to, I don't know how many, 5. Every team won a Super Bowl. Emmitt Smith, you are the man. You ever come to Pennsylvania? Look me up, bro. I just want to look. I'm a big guy. I just want to high five you, man. I'm telling you, I used to love watching. Man, it was nothing like watching the Cowboys back in the 90s, man. And I seen them in the 70s. The 70s were good too, but the 90s, they was special. Emmitt Smith was the man. That dude got that ball and he was gone. He ain't play around. And all about the line was big. Okay, well, what's your excuse when he got through the line? What's your excuse then? You got three linebackers and safety and cornerback. Now what's your excuse? Y'all still couldn't stop him. It's all bullshit. Everybody had a line. And see, the thing is, when you blocking for somebody, they can run like that. He made the line want to block. See, he's one of them guys that, I don't know if you ever played football. When you got somebody that's how good he was. He made the team want to block. Like I said, he had Derek Lansing and I forgot the other guy name. It was
Lincoln Coleman.
When Emmitt was there, he made you want to block because you knew it's nothing like blocking and you look and you see a little guy just running his ass off. He made that line want to block. He made that line want to block. Can you imagine Troy Aikman when you got a running back like Emmitt Smith and they doing play action? Oh my God! Can you imagine Emmitt run, get 30, 25 yards, and then play action, fake it to Emmitt, and the whole line just wide receivers wide open. Alvin Harper, Michael Irvin wide open because you got a running back like Emmitt Smith. Play action, they like, oh, fooled you. Wide open. Troy get picked. And Novacek, tight end. And Novacek was the tight end, was like a wide receiver. He don't get no credit either. He was doing that before a lot of people. He was the one that was like a wide receiver. But anyway, Emmitt Smith caused all of that. And he had Moose. Yeah, he had Moose Johnston. Moose Johnston, yeah. But like I say, Emmitt made people want to block for him because they knew the rewards. It's nothing like blocking for somebody like that, and you look and you see this little guy gone, boy, running through people, getting touchdowns. No stopping. Like the song, ain't no stopping him now. Once he got through that line, he was gone. Because it was something about, he's special, man. Best running back. You the GOAT, Emmitt Smith. GOAT, GOAT, running back. I'm done. Peace out.
Emmitt Smith is 5 feet 9 inches tall. According to Wikipedia, Emmitt Smith leads with 18,355 yards and is also the postseason leader with 1,586. 8 times. On the website DallasCowboys.com, they say, he was selected to the Pro Bowl 8 times, with only Barry Sanders having been selected more times among NFL running backs. Smith is the 7th player in NFL history to carry the title of all-time rushing leader, and he is the only player in NFL history to rush for more than 18,000 yards.
And he's a Taurus. Taurus are loyal. That's what I am.